We live our life in the present moment. Yep, I don't know about you, but I used to often find myself distracting my way through life. I was playing basketball about a month ago and I was like shooting these hoops. And I said, okay, I want to get this many before I go home. I want to get this many done. And so as I was getting to the end, I would like move further back so it would be harder shots. And it was taking me a bit longer. And I was like, oh, I need to get this done. I want to go home. I need to get this done. I want to go home. And then it just dawned on me. I was like, I'm really enjoying myself. Like, the sun's out. I'm shooting basketball. I love playing the game. I'm enjoying this time. And then I just told myself to relax and just play the game instead of trying to complete it. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, sure, I'm going to go home and I'm going to do other things and I'm going to enjoy them too. But enjoy this while you're doing this. Fully enjoy that experience, fully enjoy the activity that you're engaging in. Before, I would have like a checklist of, okay, I need to do this, and this today. And then as I'm doing the things, I'd always be trying to get it done. I'll be in this state of, I'm trying to get this done. I need to get this done so I can go on to the next thing. But why am I doing those activities in the first place? I'm doing it for the enjoyment of it. I'm doing it because I enjoy doing these things. And so I've learned to live present. Live in the activity you're doing. If you're doing this thing, right now I'm making a YouTube video. I have to be home in like 20 minutes. But I'm not going to be, I have to get this done. Otherwise, I'm just not going to enjoy it. I'm making a video. I'm going to be entirely immersed in this activity. And then I'm going to move on to the next activity, which actually happens to be basketball. And I'm going to enjoy that fully present in the moment. Another thing that I used to do that took me out of the present moment was distracting my way through life. This was when I had no sense of purpose, when I lost sight of a sense of purpose that I had. And I started just kind of existing through life. Instead of living life, I was existing life. There's a difference. When you're living, you have a sense of, I'm living, I'm going this direction. I have these things I want to do. I feel alive. I love these things that I do. But then when you're existing, you're kind of just doing things, is kind of just happening. Things are happening and you're just living through them. And then so often you'll get to the end of the day and then it's like, I got nothing to do. Or even midday, I would have nothing to do. And then I'll probably just end up watching podcasts or something like that. And I'm just kind of existing. I'm trying to distract my way through life. So I've learned to live with purpose, but also with presence. See, we could have a goal in the future. We're saying in the future, I want to do this. And we could get lost in that overall purpose. We can get lost in that big life aspiration and forget to do the day-to-day things that will get us to that overall purpose and bringing it home. I got big things I want to do with my life, but we have to do the day-to-day things, and we also have to be present in the day-to-day things. When I'm making this video, I have to be fully present. If I'm thinking about the next thing and the next thing, then I'm not able to articulate my message as well. If I'm shooting a basketball and I'm not thinking about just that, then I'm going to miss the shot. We create our lives in the present moment. We cannot wait our lives away. We can't distract our lives away. We have to live our lives now, and we have to build the life now, because sitting and waiting our way through life and distracting our way through life is guaranteed for you to be dissatisfied with the situation. We are conscious creators. We create our own reality. If we're conscious of what the reality we create, then we can shape it the way that we ideally want. If we live our life in a state of waiting or a state of distracting or a state of trying to get something done, trying to get something completed, there is nothing to complete in life. Have you ever thought about that? There is no completion. We never get to a point where, it's completed, now there's nothing to do. We have to always be doing something. There is always something for us to engage with. There is no completion to life because we're eternal spiritual beings. We're having a human experience currently. We're inside the perception of a human. We have to engage inside the presence of us being us right now. I look back on my life, maybe like 2 years ago, and I think about the stages that I was in. And although maybe they're not as amazing as it is now, I still cherish those memories. And I also say to myself, I wish back then I really took in the moment. I really took in what it was, because although it wasn't the ideal, although I wanted a better future, and although I was working towards that better future, I now have that better future. But that is also part of my memory, I'm learning to honor each stage and to be present in each stage, because life is an eternal life. And the more we're able to just completely feel the whole moment. And it's like we make the most use out of it. So we create the moment now. We create our lives right now. After I switch off this camera and after you stop watching this video, we're creating our lives constantly. We're creating our lives through the decisions we make, for the things that we do. And it's our decision to what we want to do. It's our decision with how we want our life to look. We don't live our life in the future. Don't wait your life away. We can't distract our way through life. I used to think to myself, oh, okay, Friday, I'm going to do this cool thing. So now until Friday, oh, what do I do? Create it. Create what you're going to do from now till Friday. You're going to do the same old thing. Is Arash going to go and watch another podcast and just freaking watch shit? And then go, oh, okay, cool. Oh, I wonder why I don't feel greatly satisfied. It's because I'm not creating my life. I'm just living and just distracting. Life is truly magical when we're able to tune in to the moment. That stillness, that presence, that's where everything is. That's where our power is. That is where we live. We live here in the moment. Focus on the presence of your life. Focus on that stillness, because that is where everything is. Everything is inside the moment. Everything is in the now. Everything that we could want, everything that is and ever has been, is always in the now. It's funny because I came out as a record because I said, oh, it was going to be cloudy tomorrow, and it ended up being cloudy for this video. Leave a comment as to what kind of videos you'd like to see me do in the future. I make videos on spirituality and just kind of talking about my experience on this rock that we call Earth. So I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Enjoy the weather and enjoy the presence. Enjoy the moment, especially now that it's summer, because summer's going to go, it's going to get colder later. So fully immerse yourself in this season and enjoy your life. Take care.